Hi guys, it's Liz from Cup Runneth Over, and I've got another haul video for you today of thrifting things that I found this past week, and I have quite a bit to get through. So let's get into it. I will at the end of this video have a quick tiny clip of my last booth reset so you can see my antique booth space and kind of what I'm working with when I'm talking about putting stuff in my booth. So let's get to what I found thrifting. So first I found this fun little tray. It looks like it was originally sold at Pier 1 for $25. It has little feet and it's just metal. Very perfect for shabby chic French country, and will be perfect for my booth. So this will be going in my booth. It has kind of like a little bit of writing on it, and I picked that up at Goodwill. I also got at Goodwill this sweet little, I don't even know, dish planter, and paid $2.99 at Goodwill. I'm not sure if there's any markings. I'm assuming it's silver plated and not real silver, but I really liked the detail and great for French country farmhouse. It would look great with some greenery, which I actually picked up some greenery this week too. So this will probably be another booth item, but it might go in my online store. I got this little basket. This one was on clearance for 99 cents. And I don't even know what it says under there. But it is peeling off, if you can see that in the video. And I will probably actually remove whatever that logo is and add like a little flower to that metal part and style it up for spring in my booth. With something pretty and make it look French country. And I may do, because I do tons of crafts and redo furniture and all kinds of stuff, so there may at some point be videos of me doing thrift flips as well, so you can see like what I do with things like this when I redo them. Next I found this was at a little mom and pop thrift store. You're gonna see my messy room with my mirror. So I found this really great wicker vintage mirror, and it's just brown wicker. I may paint it, but I kind of like the natural wicker of it. But yeah, so found that, paid $3, and I think that'll be a great, I don't know, that one might go online because I know a lot of people like wicker. Sometimes I don't know where I'm gonna put something until after I get it cleaned up and ready to go. So I found this cool picture, vintage picture. It says Light of the World, so I'm assuming that it's supposed to be Christ, and that's like the halo. I'm sure this is some sort of famous vintage painting. Hi Chester, would you like to be in the video? Come here. Come over here a little bit. This is Chester, meet Chester. This is my pit bull. But anyway, I found this, it was $3, and if you know what this picture is, or this famous art piece, because I'm pretty sure that looks like a vintage, you know, famous art print of some kind that I don't know, let me know what it is. Next, I've got this little brass piece. It's like a little, you know, just a little trinket art. It has a peacock painted brass with a little easel stand, and it was 50 cents. I don't know, I just thought it was cool. I thought it was a fun little boho decor piece. I found these two gold printed landscapes that are just great for Victorian French country sort of decor pieces. Could be added to a collage. They were $2.99 each, which is probably, oops, that one was upside down. It's a woman upside down, sorry about that, sitting by a lake in her dress. And this one is more of like a garden in front of a villa. Very, very pretty little pictures, which I don't know where I will put those. Like I said, sometimes I don't know where they're going until I'm getting ready to like reset my booth. I feel like some of the items I got will be very good for spring, for a spring booth reset. This is another mirror. This one is really heavy metal, and it has a tag, so it was sold at Williamstown Frame Company. At Home Goods it was sold, but you can see my setup on my little patchwork bench here. It's just got really cool details, and it's super heavy. So this will probably be one that will go in my booth just because of the weight of it. And it does have like a velvet backing to it, and it has an antique look, but it is a reproduction. So I'll make sure that I put that on the tag, that it's a reproduction, you know, antique mirror. These are also going to be great for spring and will probably go in the booth. This was $1, so great little find. Just a little bluebell wall hanging. I love anything botanical. And then these two were 75 cents each, and they are little seed packet wall reliefs in probably resin, but just for gardening and spring flower decor. I think these will look really great in the booth, with a bunch of greenery and florals and different things that come out during that time. When we're all, usually, well, I'm in Wisconsin, so usually there's tons of snow, and people are so ready for snow to be gone and gardening and flowers and all the things. I picked up these two. It's rose bath oil and chamomile, and these are not old. These are probably like from the, sorry for the glare. It is only about 4 o'clock, and it is already getting dark here, so the light that I have might make a glare, but these have that Victorian kind of vintage vibe from or like the redo of Victorian that was going on in the 80s and 90s, Hollywood Regency kind of thing. So I thought they were kind of fun, and I picked those up because I thought they'd be really great for a bathroom. I got this, and this is really cool. It looks so heavy and ornate, like carved wood, but it's actually like really light. I don't know if it's foam or resin or what it is, but I thought it would be maybe cool in the booth, and I paid $2.99, and it's definitely, you know, a reproduction of, it's not like a carved piece or anything, so I probably wouldn't charge more than, you know, $8 to $10, but I think it would be a great filler in with like garden-y stuff because it's got that old world patina look to it, and I really liked it. I picked up this frame. I often find really cool art pieces, but they're in a yucky frame, and this frame is just a really nice vintage frame. I like when it has like the linen fabric in here, and I like gold frames, so I picked this one up. It was $3.99, which is a pretty good deal for a nice wood frame. And then this little sweet poodle, and it is is it a bank? I think it's a bank. And then it actually has music as well. So this was $2.99, and it says brass plated poodle. So I don't know, I liked it. I thought it would just be cool with moody decor. You could see this like on a bookshelf in an office with some old books. I liked that. I found some really good wall art, and it's funny because I kind of went into this thrift store, into St. Vinny's, and I was like, and I'll show you at the end the wall art. I was like, I'm not gonna get any wall art because I have so much already. Like, I have a lot of wall art in my booth, and also like in my Facebook marketplace and my eBay, and so I was like, I don't need any more. And of course I came out with 4 big pieces of wall art. They were just too good to leave behind. Okay, so I picked up these 2 greenery plants, and they're just in like cheap little black plastic. They were $2 each, and these will be something I'll put in the booth, and I will put them in something, not this pot because this one's too small or too short, but I will put them in something cute that I find, and they will go in the booth in the springtime and be for sale in my booth. I always am looking for greenery. I found these 2 mirrors as well. It was definitely a mirror day. And these are not old. They are made to look old, and I will probably be painting them. I will either distress white them, or I may do white and then do like, why can't I think of what it's called right now? The gold. Can't think of what that paint is called. It comes in a little tube, and I'm blanking it. But anyway, do like maybe gold over white paint or gold over black. But I will paint these, and these will probably also go in my booth, maybe on eBay or Marketplace. I found a couple doilies. I'm always grabbing up doilies. I feel like they are really great for just staging, and I do always put a few dollars on them, and I usually can get them for 50 cents to $1.50. So this was 50 cents for these 2. But they're good for staging in the booth, and also when I take pictures for my online sales. I was really happy to find these. I always do good with brass candle wall sconces. These are brass metal. I love the pattern. They're ornate, they're heavy, and best part, they were $1 each. So $2 for this set. Usually I can sell my candle, a set of wall sconces for between $18 and $28, depending on the style and the weight of them. And I do well selling them on Marketplace. And I ship on Marketplace, and I really have told a lot of people that I think that is the big difference in having a lot of sales on Marketplace and not having a lot of sales. Because if I just tried to sell locally on Marketplace, I would barely sell anything. I do sell locally on Marketplace, but I ship stuff all over the place. And you know, I'm just throwing this out there. I'm in Wisconsin, and I find these a lot, and maybe in New York they're hard to find, or maybe in New York they're $50 for the pair, you know, or whatever, in an antique store or something. So, you know, people all over the country might find your stuff, and it might be a better deal if you're willing to ship it. And on Marketplace, just like eBay, you can print off the label and everything right off Marketplace, so it's super easy to ship. I always pick up these little frames anytime I can find like an ornate kind of cool little frame, because I'll put pressed flowers in there, and I've shared that. But I can add another picture somewhere around here of my little frames with dried flowers. They always sell really well in my booth. And this is a Sirocco. So you guys, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I talk about Sirocco, Homeco, Burwood. I find these different ones. I mean, I've never seen this one before, and my guess is it probably had another piece that went with it. It is definitely Hollywood Regency Shiny Gold, but just a little wall planter, and it was $1. And this one will probably go up on eBay or Marketplace because there's a following for Sirocco and Homeco. This isn't, oh no, I got a bag over there too. I was like, oh, I'm almost done. I think there might be a bag of stuff behind the lamp. There's a lamp too. Okay, so this I thought was really cool. I love mortar and pestles, and this one was so cool. Look at that boho goodness. It's wood and it's just painted, and I don't know. This one will probably be an online sale. It is Carvings by Chrissy Teigen. All right, I don't know, but obviously for decor purposes, I paid $2. And I just thought it was very cool. And I think some boho girl will be really happy to find that. I got also for $1 this little sweet ginger jar. I like the pastel colors, and the tag of course is always covering like where it's from. I think I saw that it was from Germany. So I'm sure this won't, ginger jars I think for a while were like really popular. This is great for French country and shabby chic kind of decor too, just the colors and everything. But probably, you know, wouldn't get more than $12 to $14 for this, but when you get it for $1, it is still worth it, right? Okay, 1 second. Plus I love saving stuff from the landfill, like when it gets loved by someone new and it goes to someone's home. That's a cool thing. So, okay, this, let me grab this bag that's way over here. I didn't realize it was so far away. Oh, it's empty. Cool. I am almost done. Yay! I'm trying to keep these videos shorter because I know that like people tune in and they don't have a lot of time, so they want to see stuff. So this is either super gaudy or it's great, and I don't really think that the shade goes on this lamp per se, so I probably will sell them separately, but I was really excited about the shade. I love like Victorian, I love cottage core and kind of like grandma cool. There's my kitty. So boom, check out this, okay? Oh my gosh, this lampshade is just everything. It's a doily and it's fringe. And like I said, I'm not sure it necessarily goes on this lamp, which I also like the lamp because it's, you know, the French country, sort of romantic Victorian. It's got floral. It's definitely not, oops, sorry, throwing that around, not that old. It does have a cool finial. So I don't know, you guys tell me if you think that this shade should stay on this lamp. I feel like it's a lot, but this shade, it would be awesome for a boho, like on just a simpler or a wood lamp or something like that, or for Victorian, on a more Victorian style lamp. But I was excited about that. I want to say, where's the tag? $4. I paid $4. I haven't researched, you know, the shade and if there's any out there, if there's any of these grandma chic shades out there. Like I said, it's like borderline. Oh, it's probably not even borderline. It's probably gaudy, but I don't know. Like a lot of people like that style, and I think like with shabby chic, it all depends on how you style it up and like what you style up around it, whether it turns out really awesome or is kind of weird. So here's the big art that I said I'm not getting any more big art. Okay, so these two, they need to be cleaned. I paid $4 a piece for these two, and I feel like it would be great for moody decor, for a guy's office, for French country or Victorian. They are professionally framed, and they are the fox hunt. Fox hunting, you know, English country style, you know, like chateaus, and the colors are really moody and dark and great. And so I feel like, I don't know, I might end up painting the frame black because it's like that red wood, and I don't know that is that great, but there is red in the matting. I don't know if I can get close enough here. Maybe I might add in a better picture of a close-up. But anyway, for $8, I felt like these could be good, and I didn't have time to do an image search or whatever. And I can't see like if it's like a famous print or anything, but somebody had them professionally framed, so I feel like there's probably something to them. And either way, I thought they were really kind of cool for people who are decorating moody or French country or Victorian, because they definitely are that subject matter of history. I'm not a fan of fox hunting, so I love animals, but I know that was a part of history, right? Okay, so these two were like, I feel like the score of the day, and I said I wasn't going to get wall art, but there's no way I was leaving these. There is no way, right? Oh my gosh. So this is needlepoint. Look at all that work. I can't even imagine how long that took. So there's this one, and this one I like even more. I mean, are you kidding me? That is some awesome needlework. Now this one, the frame is in serious need of something. So I will probably have to redo the paper on the back because you can see it's just falling right off. But I'm gonna try and scoop back and just set these down so I can keep talking to you guys for a minute. I do super well with needlepoint. Usually I'm doing like floral and that, you know, like kind of in that shabby chic Victorian French country style that I'm always talking about. I feel like this is needlepoint that's more like mid-century modern, because even though, I mean, I don't know, that's a steeple. I have to image search these too. I did a quick one and I saw a few on eBay for like $60, $70 up to $100 and some dollars a piece. So I have to research it, but I've paid $5 each, and I usually do really good with needlepoint, you know, which selling between, usually they're not this big either. These are huge, so I'm gonna have to figure out some boxes and stuff too, and whether or not maybe I just try and sell them locally or in my booth. But online for needlepoint, I usually can get a good price. For like a small piece, I can get like $40 to $50. So I would imagine I should be able to get between $50 and $60 for these. Even if I only got $40 for them, I paid $5. So I feel like that is a really good investment, and saving these awesome. I am sorry, but somebody spent so much time doing these. And that's all needlepoint. Okay, so that is my haul, and I am going to end this video. And I'm going to leave you with just a little snippet video of the last time I reset my booth, what I all put in there, and how I kind of style it up, so you can see some of the ways I style things and just my overall decor style that I'm putting out there. And I appreciate you guys checking out another video from me. Please like and subscribe. It helps my channel. And check out my stores. I've got all the links, and I sell different things in different places. So Facebook Marketplace, eBay, I'm on Etsy. I just started on Whatnot. I just finished my 3rd show right before this, and I'm really enjoying that kind of live auction. It's fun and exciting, and you get to chat with people. So I'd love for you to check me out there. And also, I believe if you do the link, you might get a coupon for a certain amount off for your first purchase. So that's kind of cool too. So check that out. But until the next time, God bless you guys, and thanks for joining in. Bye.